Hey, maybe you have wondered about what is present truth. Maybe you've had this question and you don't know what it means. Now, I'm going to take a look through the spirit of prophecy. I'm going to look through Ellen White's writings and see what does she say is present truth? How does she outline present truth? This is going to be the subject matter for today's video, and I hope and I pray that you will find this very interesting. Don't forget, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Now, there's plenty of people in this world today that have different ideas about present truth. They have idea A, idea B, idea C, all dependent on their own personal understanding and all varied mix and ideas. I'm looking at the spirit of prophecy today to see what is the standard. What is the outline of the present truth according to Ellen G. White? So let's get into it. What is Satan's objective? Why is it so important to know the present truth? Well, according to Ellen G. White, she says Satan is now using every device in the sealing time to keep the minds of God's people from the present truth and to cause them to waver. So what's Satan's objective? It's twofold. Keep us from the present truth and cause us to waver from the truth. Very important, you see. This is why this is significant to know what present truth is and to know it, understand it, and to preach it, share it. So Satan is trying to get us diverted into all different kinds of ideas and ways. We need a standard of present truth, and we need to know what it is. Otherwise, we'll be in danger. My trust and confidence is in the Lord, she writes, and I love the present truth. What did Ellen G. White love? She loved the present truth. She said, we must keep Jesus our pattern ever before us. This and ever will be present truth. So no matter what idea you hear floating out there, the primary present truth is Jesus Christ, our pattern, the life to live, the one to follow, the one to be like. That, and my friend, is present truth. The truth, present truth for this time, is to be given to the people as meat in due season, or food at the right time. So it's a message according to the time you're living in. Present truth is all about a timely message for this generation, and for whatever generation you're living in. And Ellen White's generation, there was particular present truth messages. Even today in this generation, there are particular present truth messages, and we need to know them. Now, thus saith the Lord is to be declared. How is it to be declared? How is this present truth to be declared? In the spirit of love that the Holy Ghost imparts. Now, as you see on the right hand, you'll see my online ministry logo. Yes, I'm a pastor of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, but this is something that I like to uplift and to share. This is my own little thing that I want to emphasize. And notice the banner down below. We have the three angels' messages, and we have his banner over us is love. You see, today there are many people who are quote unquote, declaring present truth, but in declaring present truth, they are not sharing it in love for souls. They are saying things and doing things that are doing damage to the church and are antagonistic and basically are in that category of hating on other people and judging other people and condemning them. That is not present truth in love. And so my emphasis here is that in this online ministry, it's all about present truth in love, right? Present truth in love. How does the present truth work and what does it do? Well, she writes, present truth, which works by love and purifies the soul, gathers in the needy and oppressed, the suffering and the destitute. And when the present truth is preached and accepted, a reformation takes place in the people who hear it. Wow. So what does the present truth do? It gathers in the needy, it gathers in all the people who want and desire the truth, and brings them in together for a change of heart. So a reformation takes place. Now, I want you to notice the next portion of this quote. She says, by hearing the truth, men and women are to receive the Sabbath and by baptism unite with the church. Unite with the what? The church. So it's not preach present truth and join a separate online ministry. It's not preach the present truth and join some offshoot or dissenting movement. No, it's join the church. God's denominated people. Those who truly are preaching the present truth, their fruit of their labor will be ones who come in under the church, and they will join in the denominated ranks of God's people. There was a present truth, a truth at that time of special importance. You see, it's a time-centered message. There is a present truth for the church today. She wrote that in 1897. There is present truth also for us in 2024. The present truth is a test to the people of this generation. So when we preach present truth, it is a testing message. It's a message that does include, yes, some uplifting, some encouragement, of course. But present truth is also about a warning message to warn people of wickedness, to warn people of the current events that are going on and get them to prepare for what's coming on upon this world as an overwhelming surprise, a warning message. From town to town, from city to city, from country to country, the warning message of present truth is to be proclaimed. So this present truth message, or the present truth messages, are to be proclaimed worldwide, from town to town, city to city. So it is worldwide in its scope. Present truth messages are not just for a select group of people. You see, present truth messages are for the world. It's for us to share. So it's not select, it's not cloistered, it's not secret, it's out in the world. It's a message to be shared with the world. I remember Noah, who was a preacher of righteousness, who was one who gave a warning message of a flood to come. Now, there's no flood coming upon this world, but there is a flood of sin that is affecting everybody. There is also the second coming of Christ, and there's also the destruction by fire that we have to warn people of. So as Noah gave a warning message, so do we today give a warning message of preparing for Jesus Christ's soon return, and also to turn away from the hellfire and to accept the righteousness of Jesus Christ and be saved. Now, here are some references to what Ellen G. White wrote about present truth. Present truth includes the third angel's message. And in the third angel's message, Revelation 14, it includes making plain natural law and urging the obedience of it is the work that accompanies the third angel. So, third angel's message includes also health reform. It's something that we need to share. We need to share health reform principles, but it's not supposed to be the brunt of the message. It's not supposed to take the first place. No. The gospel takes the first place, but it's important. It's a work that comes along with it. It's a message that comes along with it. Also, the first and second angels' messages. So we could say the present truth is the three angels' messages. The present truth is Jesus Christ, like we mentioned before, in types, symbols, revelations of the prophets, lessons given to disciples, and miracles. So please note that the present truth is a Christ-centered message. Right? Christ doesn't just come and go in the message. Christ is there at all times. The revelation of the righteousness of Christ, the most holy place, the teachings surrounding the most holy place of the heavenly sanctuary, the 10 commandments of God, the faith of Jesus, the Sabbath, the testimony of Jesus, health principles, as I've mentioned before, and education, and medical missionary work, or we could say even missionary work in general, as we'll see later. Character preparation and justification by faith. Present truth includes what I call the fourth angel's message, but it really isn't a fourth angel. It's basically that final glory message in Revelation 18 is the third angel's message with the repetition of the second angel. So I just put the fourth angel just to delineate. It really should be just like fourth message or something. But anyways, this is the references there for that. Now, some details about this wonderful message. It must be presented to command attention of reasoning minds. People are to be shown what they should expect from the papal power. Additional mentions of the corruptions which have been entering the churches since 1844. Includes the results of enforcing the observance of the church by civil authority, inroads of spiritualism, and the stealthy rapid progress of the papal power. The next part of present truth is Christ our righteousness. Now, I've left some notes on the screen for you to study in your own time to dig into some more. It's a large study, but it's just interesting. I've noted some things there for you to take a look at. Also, present truth includes the prophecy as the foundation, including Daniel and Revelation, including, behold, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. Jesus is always in the message, and prophecy is central. It's all about the signs of the times. It's all about knowing the signs of the times. People need to know that the signs of the times are fulfilling, and Jesus is soon to return. Present truth includes also Matthew 24 and the last days information there. Matthew 25, which includes the 10 virgins and other like parables and stories. In Isaiah 58 as well, which talks about missionary work, change of heart. Isaiah 59, Jeremiah 14, and Zechariah chapter 3 to 4. These are all what constitute present truth, according as I have studied in the spirit of prophecy. It also includes Christ's second advent, missionary work and effort, the doctrines, the foundational doctrines, and the Exodus and wilderness experience all constitute what's called the present truth. And so I hope that this outline gives you some food, spiritual food to digest and to work on. I've just given you sort of the tip of the iceberg experience, giving you a brief outline of what present truth actually is according to the spirit of prophecy. And I'm going to leave you with one last thought. I want to give this counsel. It says, don't bring too many present truth points. We can actually do damage to the present truth message by cramming in too much into it. She says, by crowding into one discourse so much and making so many points that minds cannot always appreciate or follow them, more success would attend their labors if they riveted 1 or 2 points in the minds of their hearers. So this is important. So now that you have a broad scope of what present truth entails, be reminded, don't try to cram in so much into your messages and your study that it leaves people confused and perhaps even annoyed because they can't make sense of what you're sharing. So remember, share the present truth in love and be advocates of Jesus Christ and share his love and share his present truth message. May God bless you and keep you until we study again.